Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast. This time it's 0-0 on the 3-minute mark, so I'm pretty early in, which is good. On the bottom lane, you can see we have a Taric and the Graves for blue team versus an Urgot and a Soraka on purple team. Middle has a Janna and a Kassadin. Oh, ability powered Janna. Really? And then, let me guess, yes of course, top is a Kayle and an Udyr. Oh, and actually there's a Nocturne jungler for purple team. Is not going to be able to fear because Kayle was able to just flash away. Big damage delta by Kayle, who is of course very good at being aggressive in the beginning. And there's a jungle Lee Sin as well, so that's pretty much everyone. So yeah, as I was about to say, every time there has been an MLG or a dream hack or whatever, every time there was a major tournament of League of Legends, you tend to... What the hell is that chicken sound? What the hell? Where did that sound come from? I'm gonna have to check it out, sorry guys. Yeah, sorry about that, forgot I was going to watch a stream after this, and it was already turned on. Now it's actually Lee Sin trying to gank here. That's interesting, but guess what's going on here? Oh, that's a very aggressive dive. Graves will give first blood to the Urgot. He is not the guy you want to give first blood to. And here I thought Lee Sin would have the kill on Udyr, but Udyr is quite tanky with his turtle stance, so thank God I saw that one. Nice ward there, Soraka. Preemptive ward. Hey, it might make the enemies go for it. And then you will live. So let's check out, because I think that Urgot was behind on minion kills, but then now of course he has free farm all the way. So yeah, 21 to 25, so he has been catching up onto the Graves. Nocturne actually ganking the middle. Janna was able to flash away. Now Lee Sin is going in. But he is probably going to die by the ignite. No, he has a very early health pot. And I don't know what Janna is doing, but that's a double kill for Lee Sin. So actually very good job there by Janna. That was an amazing Q by Lee Sin. The turret was able to do a lot of damage onto the Kassadin as well. So Nocturne died and then he only had to one-hit the Kassadin. It was amazing. And top actually getting a kill as well. Kayle was able to tower dive and was only hit once. So blue team is doing good now. Though they're not that far ahead, of course. The first blood was for purple, so it's only 200k gold. It's not that bad. A lot of stuff can happen. This is not the end of the game. Though it's funny to see that pretty much everyone is going for a mid-game team. Maybe Udyr, if Tiger form, could be pretty good on the end as well. Though, of course, after a while, he'll stop being good. There's a limit. But he should be fine. Janna is actually also pretty good in the game, and well, Kassadin, of course, is always good, I think. Well, except for the beginning, but he's over that phase. So guess what? It's Nocturne. Good silence there onto the Janna. She was unable to do anything. Even if she would have used her whirlwind, the Nocturne would have been able to block it with his spell shield. Stun going down onto Urgot now, but instantly gets healed by Soraka, so he gets health back and armor. So he's regretting that already, that Taric. Graves is gonna do some damage onto him to try and, well, make Taric feel a bit better about himself, which he did. Taric is smiling. Ah, you made Taric smile. Kayle warding the Tribush, good job Kayle. 2 levels ahead onto Udyr. Now that people are playing Kayle that much, I think she's gonna get nerfed again. Oh, poor Kayle. We'll see. We'll see, Kayle. Udyr is level 5 now, so he's only 1 level behind. Is actually going in, instantly gets slowed, and now he runs away with no turtle form. Because guess what? Lee Sin was there. So that's a good maneuver. Though Udyr doesn't have a ward. Could be dangerous. I'm gonna check this out for a sec before we go to the top lane. And here we go. Top lane it is. Udyr actually going to run around senselessly, trying to dodge the Q, but that's not how you dodge Qs. Especially when you have a slower so close to you. So that's a kill on Udyr. Everyone died of purple team except for maybe the Urgot and the Soraka. Let's see. Yes, it's true. Well, Udyr already died back then when the turret dive commenced. Urgot should probably be almost level 6. Well, he doesn't really need it. Nice dodge there by Graves going towards the Urgot. He didn't expect that. Well, who would? It's a very ballsy move. Blue is given to Kassadin, who needs it. He is one of the big 3 who needs blue. You have Anivia, you have Swain, and you have Kassadin in my book. There might be more. And of course everyone likes blue as a caster. Good stun there by Tariq, preventing any more damage from that nasty, nasty, nasty Acid Hunter. Udyr again getting pooped over. Still level 5. Kayle trying to do damage as much as he can without getting too many turret hits. Is actually able to be honest. Janna is going to shield herself. Yes. Amazing cast. Oh, Graves is actually going to die there. Not too sure how they were able to. Well, probably the ultimate. Yeah, that's gonna be the case. And that's gonna be a dead Urgot. Lee Sin is actually... No, it's Kayle that's getting dived, but nothing is going to happen there, and nothing is going to happen here. So they're gonna try and get Kayle anyway, but she has her ultimate. Don't you forget, though. I think that's gonna be a dead Kayle. Oh, actually, Nocturne is gonna die first. And Udyr taking lots of turret hits and minion damage, but he should be fine unless Janna would arrive. But she is getting pinned down by a blue buffed Kassadin, so she should be not able to help. Wait, what? Not able to kill Udyr. Why would she help? Sorry! I was confused there about her true colors. Because that's why I love her. Even though she might look blue to you, she might be purple. Lee Sin will not be given blue. Oh yes, he will. I don't know why he went there first. Maybe he wanted to show Udyr that he was going to do blue. So let's check Kayle's items. She is going for some lifesteal and has 2 Dorn's Blade, so she's not that fat apparently. She should be. Oh well. We're only 10 minutes into the game, so of course you can't have too many items. It would be ridiculous. And a good little corrosive charge there by Urgot, but guess what? You're being too aggressive on your own. That's a very good stun there by Tariq, and then of course the ultimate giving Graves extra attack damage. I don't know what Soraka was doing there. If that stun was off sooner, she would have died, and guess what? I think she just will die. Nocturne does not have his ultimate. He used it to try and kill the Kayle. Kassadin was able to get the kill onto Tariq, however. I kinda missed that, I am sorry, but you could have followed it on the minimap. Janna will be able to save the Graves though, knocking him up, and she still has her ultimate, probably. Now Lee Sin is there as well, not able to slow the Kassadin, so that's a pity. Nocturne is going to have a defensive fear onto the Lee Sin, preventing him from killing Kassadin. Kassadin actually baiting it out a little bit there. I can only think. Well, he still needs a bit more mana, and the blue buff doesn't regenerate quick enough. Udyr now going to be aggressive onto Kayle. He has a red buff, but is unable to catch her thanks to that slow. It's a nasty slow, I can say that for sure. Ah, Urgot, you have arrived again. I love your skin, mate. Though it was a bit of a pity that you died there. Your corrosive charge was a hit. But then you dived at Tariq with your face. That's silly, man. You shouldn't have done that. Well, you shouldn't have done your Irish accent. That wasn't Irish. I tried to be Scottish. You bastard. Same old, same old. Oh, don't say that, by the way. Just that my Irish accent is just as bad as my Scottish, I was gonna say us all. Does Tariq has a pink ward? No, he doesn't. So that's just gonna be a ward on a ward. Nocturne is going to place pink ward and do dragon. He is not spotted, they don't have wards, but I think now that Tariq has walked straight over there that they know. Because Tariq is... How did he know? How did Tariq know? Was Nocturne just spotted by the little bit of ward? Yeah, probably that. He might have improved the ward radius, so that makes it completely possible. I never thought it was actually a good skill to use. What is going on? Stop pinging, mates. Nocturne going in from the rear, but again, they know. That's amazing play there. I think he has defensive ward over there. Very good warding, by the way. I love it. Lee Sin is going to try and go on to the Urgot, who is ever so squishy. Well, since the nerf, he is a bit more squishy. And that's probably gonna be a dead Soraka. She doesn't have flash, is gonna get kicked away and then ultimated upon during her wish. So she was able to heal herself during the kick, so that was pretty awesome. That's gonna be a dead Graves. Are they able to do anything more? I don't think so. So, good ultimate there by Soraka. She really only survived thanks to her ultimate mid-air in the kick. So that's gonna be a dragon for purple team. Also a good job that Kassadin came to the bottom. He was a huge help. Nocturne might not be able to tank this. Except for when the damage is high enough. I think Lee Sin is just going in. He knows he can just kill the Nocturne. Nocturne is probably going to die. Was able to get the dragon first though, but that's an easy kill for Janna. Is now going on to Kassadin, knocking him up, but probably needs to run away. No, because Kayle has arrived. Good slow on Kassadin, and he has no more mana. Neither does Urgot, so he can't use his ultimate, even though it's probably on cooldown. So that's an easy kill on Kassadin. Good job, Kayle, getting from all the way to the top, to the middle, to the bottom. That's how you go. You can't go from top to the bottom to the middle. That's impossible. Except when you have teleport. Or some crazy ultimate. Who knows. Udyr now left alone to farm. Could be dangerous, though I think he shouldn't be able to farm that much now that Kayle is gone. She should be teleporting back rather shortly. Taric being very aggressive onto Soraka. Well, they don't want her near towers. She might be a masoner. Or a mason, yeah, it's just mason, sorry. I have bad English. I know speak English, yes? Now still, Udyr level 10. Kayle 1 level ahead. And I think Lee Sin is pretty close, so she could have just slowed Udyr, to be honest. She is going to face check onto him. Udyr is gonna try and turtle form her to death, apparently. He should have gone bear stance, really. Why does he refuse to go bear stance? Now he goes bear stance, but you're gonna die. This Udyr is playing pretty weird, to be honest. You're a letdown to purple team, Udyr. Bottom lane also got a kill onto the Urgot. Urgot actually not able to kill the Graves. It's pretty close. Kassadin is going in, however. He might be able to get this kill easily. He is Kassadin. Taric will be able to stun him. He will. That was a retarded flash, to be honest. He should have just waited for the stun to have finished and then flash ultimate after the Graves. He took a lot of damage because of that. But it doesn't really matter all that much. A kill is a kill. Sorry I called you retarded, Kassadin. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Nocturne. Yes. Nocturne, buddy, what you doing? Just pushing the middle. Nocturne. That's Kassadin's lane, buddy. You know how Kassadins love to last hit. Well, they suck at last hitting. That Kayle is being very aggressive into the jungle of the purple team. What? Where did that work? Oh, that's an immediate ultimate there by Nocturne onto Kayle. She has an ultimate, however. Lee Sin could be just able to kick them all away into... well, away from Kayle. At the very least, they're all going to die, probably. Kayle is just going to bait around, trying to get their attention on, but Kassadin was at least smart enough to get away. Well, if Kassadin isn't able to get away, then who is, right? Am I right? Trying to get a minion killed during his teleport. Did a silence as well, so he did get the kill. Graves again is going to be aggressive onto Urgot, whose support isn't really as aggressive as Taric's can be, so maybe that's the reason why Urgot isn't able to do as much. And of course, if he channels his ultimate, Taric is just able to stun it, so then it's useless. So he needs to wait for Taric's stun to have happened before he can ultimate. And by then he might be already dead, to be honest. Graves is also able to pour a lot of damage. Look at that damage though. I think now that if he would use his ultimate, he actually could get a kill on Graves. Why doesn't he do it? He should have done it, to be honest. He gets... well, it has been nerfed, of course, so I might be over-exaggerating a bit. I don't know how much the impact of the nerf of the... well, the resistances Urgot gains when he uses his ultimate, but I really think he would have been able to get it. Especially so close to the tower. Oh, Urgot missing his corrosive charge, but Nocturne is close. Now using his ultimate, very good. It's an easy kill on Graves, that's for sure. Getting the kill onto him himself, so that's lucky as well. Going on to Taric now, but guess who's there? It's Lee Sin, probably going to kick him, but a good wish there by Soraka. Well, he didn't kick anyway, so it's not really that important. A fear going down on Lee Sin? It did. I thought he could have safeguarded, but it was probably on cooldown. Now, let's go to the top. I don't know where Kassadin is. Oh, he's here, that explains, so this could get nasty. Kassadin should now just be able to turret dive them all to death. If Nocturne goes for the Q It will be one... Oh, good flash there by Lee Sin, and will probably still be able to safeguard towards the minions. Though I find it weird that he just didn't safeguard to the Taric and had to use flash. That is a turret down, however. Kayle keeps on pushing her lane. She's 4 levels ahead on Udyr. He is not able to do anything. Is she attack damage? Oh yes, she is. Is gonna try and do some damage, but he went too tanky in the beginning, to be honest. It's also weird that he went for so much gold per 5 when you... Well, I understand if you are behind, you go for gold per 5, but because he went for gold per 5, he isn't able to do any damage onto Kayle, so he'll just get behind even more. They are going in onto Kassadin, though Nocturne again is near with the gear. Another flash by Janna. That Nocturne sure is able to make them flash. That's a very big damage onto Kassadin. He died instantaneously. Udyr now going to try and run away. He does have a lot of armor, so he doesn't die as fast, though that's a lot of damage. Are they gonna be able to get the kill onto... No, she still has her ultimate, by the way, if you haven't noticed yet. Graves, at the meantime, pushing the bottom lane, destroying a tower, giving monies to the blue team. Poor purple team, there is not much they can do, I think. Well, they could try and turtle up into their base and just try to farm and hope for the best. They might. We shall see. It's all up to them to show what they're up to. Soraka juking it out with Graves. She can do some punches, that girl. Not too sure why. No, I think Taric should actually be spotted, but they just don't care. They want to farm. Rightfully so. It's one way of getting back into the game. Blue is up for Kassadin. Nocturne will probably not help. Soraka will be the one tanking. At the same time, blue team did dragon, so now they are going for blue. Nocturne took a bit too long. Slow going down onto Kassadin, who should be able to get away. Look at that movement speed. Kayle is able to get through her heal. Janna pushing the blue with her whirlwind, pulling it, I might say, though it is smiteable. Good smite there by Nocturne, good ward placement there. How was he able to go onto that ward? Ah, there's... Sorry, I didn't saw the blue team's ward. It's underneath. Here you go. Blue team, purple team, blue team, purple team. Oh, a fight is going to commence. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. That's Soraka. Yes, it is. Taric using his ultimate, giving magic, ability power and attack damage to his team. That's gonna be that Udyr. A good Q there by Lee Sin. That Lee Sin is actually pretty good this game round. Together with Kayle. Actually, everyone in this team is doing pretty well, to be honest. Everyone. Yes. Nocturne is, at the very least, able to get the red buff. His smite is on cooldown now. So he's just going to try and make a blue team scared, try to get them low, but it's pretty hard. They have a Taric, they have a Lee Sin. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. And actually Graves went in, so if Urgot is able to ultimate him, he would have died, but of course he doesn't want to lose focus onto the dragon. He's going to try and juke out as much damage as he can. Janna using his ultimate, by the way, and she has ability power, so... Oh, no, he wasn't able to smite steal. It had to be very close. Oh, that's gonna be a dead Urgot. Soraka is there, however, so he might be able to get Lee Sin. Nope, because you know what? Someone has an ultimate prepared. If needed, and it wasn't even needed. Kayle still has her ultimate. And that's gonna be a dead Soraka once more. Janna getting in from behind, trying to lose the aggression of the turret. It did. The aggro, of course. Not to show why I use so difficult words today. Though I'm feeling in my element today. Even though I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Look at that pushing potential of ability power Janna. It's been a while since we saw ability power Janna's being used. I think Solo used it, I think, a year ago. Reginald on ability power Shanna. Yeah, Riot, why haven't you made a character named Shanna yet? You're good at making names. So yeah, Janna. But yeah, it didn't succeed back then, so it's weird to see that she is so popular now. She is fun to play, no matter what, to be honest, support or ability power, but ability power is funny. The shield is big, the healing of her ultimate is actual healing and not like just a knockback. So purple team, you have Baron, what are you going to do? Tell me, what are your plans? We're going to kill a Nocturne. Kayle, you're an angel, you just want to kill things. Nocturne actually doesn't care anymore, apparently. Though we are already 23 minutes into the game. If they want to surrender, they just can. Maybe the surrender didn't went off. I'm not able to see chat. Not too sure why. Maybe there are options and I need to toggle them. But I'm not going to do that now. Thank you very much. Maybe next time. Pings are going down onto this turret. I think they're going for this turret, guys. I might be over-exaggerating, but I think they went for it. That's gonna be the first inhibitor for purple team. Blue team. Yes, it's purple team's inhibitor. That's gonna be a dead Soraka. Gets stunned on. She couldn't even flash away, and that damage is so huge. And that's gonna be GG. Urgot is looking pretty awesome back there. Getting lasered upon. That poor minion didn't stand a chance. So, guess it looks like Kassadin wants to die first, and maybe they'll get Urgot as well. Udyr. Good little pull there by Urgot, but too late. The purple nexus has already been destroyed. So guys, hope you enjoyed this cast, for I will disappear into nothingness. Or so I say. Maybe you'll see me again, maybe you won't. You don't know what will happen in life. I might be dead tomorrow. Doesn't matter. Guys, see you next time. Bye.